We are Lmtv, Linn-Mar Television. Linn-Mar, your news starts now.
Good morning, Linn-Mar.
It's Thursday, September 25th, 2014.
Here's a look at the stories making news on your Linn-Mar campus. Our top story, homecoming is coming up fast. Today for Club Connection, Lmtv's Lakeysha joins us with some important news from Student Council. Lakeysha?
Thanks, Olivia. As you make your plans for the homecoming dance on Saturday, October 11th, there are a couple of rules you need to remember. First, you are only allowed to bring one guest to the dance. All guests must be in the grade 9 through 12 or under the age of 21. No middle school students are allowed at high school dances. And finally, everyone coming to the dance must show a photo or school ID to get in. One other thing to remember, if you are bringing a non-Linn-Mar date, you must turn in a dance date request form. They are due back in the 11th and 12th grade offices by next Thursday. That's your homecoming update. Olivia, back to you.
Thanks, Lakeysha. Speaking of homecoming, this is the last day to order homecoming shirts. Pick up an order form outside of Mrs. Dayton's office. Try students. Tomorrow is the Middle School Olympics. If you signed up, get your permission form signed by your teachers today. You will need to check out in Mr. McCauley's office after second block before you go to the middle schools tomorrow. We will be back with more Lmtv news right after this.
Today's Lmtv news is brought to you by Contest Speech. You will need to speak in public sometime in your life. Why not learn how to do it right? See Mrs. Fry today to join the fun of Contest Speech.
Welcome back. The photographers from LifeTouch will be here for the last time tomorrow. If you don't like your first photo, or if you haven't had your pictures taken this year, pick up an order form in the 1112 office and bring a payment with you tomorrow. If you are having retakes, remember to bring the old photos with you tomorrow. Now Nick is here with sports.
Today in Linn-Mar sports, 9th grade football red team will meet Waterloo East at Sloan Wallace Stadium. JV and varsity cross country will run against Dubuque Hempstead at the Dubuque soccer fields. JV boys golf will host the Linn-Mar meet at Hunter's Ridge. Varsity girls swimming will meet Dubuque Senior at Hempstead. In other sports news, the tailgate party for student ambassadors, Tri, Soda, and new students is tomorrow during the sophomore game. Enter as normal and come to the northwest corner of stadium for free food, refreshments, and tailgating games. That's sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Nick. In news from the College Career Center, Upper Iowa University will be here in just a few minutes at 8:45. Western Illinois stops by at 1 this afternoon. Anyone interested in joining the Armed Services Club, stop by Mr. Chouette's and Mrs. Gallow's office in the 910 office and sign a list. That only signifies interest in the club. For more information on these stories, stop by your counselor's office or check out their website. Now Amber joins us with the arts and clubs.
FCA will meet tomorrow morning at 8 in Mr. Heffley's room, F154. LM Buddies will be dyeing their shirts in the upstairs food court next Friday, October 3rd from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Games will also be involved. It'll be an event you don't want to miss. If you participate in the FFA chapter events, you must pay your membership dues to Ms. Dayton, the cashier, as quickly as possible. See Ms. Lummer for details. Speaking of FFA events, it's time for FFA members to get signed up for the National Convention in Louisville, Kentucky. 60,000 FFA members will be there. Tyler Wills and Jack Sainer will participate in the National FFA Agri-Science Fair, and Alexis Costello will sing in the National FFA Choir. See Ms. Lummer for the application. Is your favorite class math? You should consider the math team. You will compete against your peers against the best students in the state. It's challenging and it's fun. Drop by Mr. Schmidt's room, B004, to find out more. That's your club update. Back to you.
Thanks, Amber. Nick, what's for lunch?
Well, it's a ham and cheese toasty sandwich with a dessert. The other line will offer the hot dog bar. In the food court, it's a cheeseburger with baked beans. That's lunch. Back to you.
Thanks, Nick. Your Lmtv forecast calls for partly sunny skies with a high of 75. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 77. Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high of 78. That wraps up today's edition of LMTV News.
Remember, LMTV is always online. Just go to the high school website or follow us on Twitter.
For the entire cast and crew, thanks for watching.
Join us again tomorrow and make it a great day, Linn-Mar.